sitting around won't really do your heart any good, unless you happen to be sitting here. And if you really want to do your heart some good, and many others, you'll take a seat here, on the Heart and Stroke Big Bike. 29 riders on a bike, pedaling their way to increase awareness and fundraise in support of heart and stroke research. Now's the time to put a team together in the Heart and Stroke Big Bike program. All across Canada, hundreds of companies, organizations, and groups, big and small, have filled the Big Bike to raise awareness and fundraise for the prevention and treatment of heart disease and stroke, the #1 killer in this country. One person dies every 7 minutes from heart disease or stroke, which means someone will pass away before you finish watching this video. A further 2.2 million Canadians under the age of 65 will suffer the debilitating effects of heart disease. Each team is led by a dedicated captain who needs to put together a team of 29 enthusiastic riders, all with really big hearts. We'd like you to participate and be a part of the team. You can even sign up online. It's that easy. You don't have to be a champion biker, a super athlete, or a fitness guru. Just a caring soul will do. By participating in the Heart and Stroke Big Bike, you will help raise money and awareness to fight heart disease and stroke in Canada.
I heard this cheering outside my office, so I looked out the window and this big bike was going down Front Street, and I thought, that looks like a lot of fun. I got to get myself on one of those bikes. So I was going around talking to the staff to recruit them. They were all telling me their own personal stories, and basically everybody knew somebody that has been affected by heart disease or stroke. This year coming up, I actually have 2 teams of 29 because the others saw how much fun the first 29 had, so it didn't take long to get 2 teams together for next year already.
It's easy to sign up, easy to raise funds for, and it's 20 minutes of doing something outside the office in the sunshine. It was just great fun. It's something that I think was a great team building experience, but also you know, for such a little effort, we did such a big difference.
Well, it has 29 seats, and they have one seat called the Easy Seat, and that's for the top fundraiser. And in my particular case, I was, which was great. You get on the bike, and it's amazing. Everybody's excited, everybody's pumped, everybody's smiling, and people are cheering all around you. And we started driving down the streets, and people were coming out of their homes cheering, and people were on patios waving, and the music was going, and it was just a great experience for those on the bike, and I think those people watching.
The Heart and Stroke Big Bike program continues to turn in some very impressive numbers. Each year, over 50,000 riders in over 200 communities help raise over $7 million in support of heart and stroke research. Research that really makes a difference, every day, everywhere, to people like these.
In January of 2007, I went out to warm up for my tennis match. And the last week prior to that, I was great, but this time I became winded quite quickly during the match. Long story short, 5 weeks later in an angiogram, it was determined that I had 3 clogged arteries, 100, 99, and 86%. The partnership with the Heart and Stroke really began immediately after that cardiologist said, "Mr. Kempkin, you're going to need a triple bypass." He gave me so much information that I went home. I became a student of heart disease. I had to. I was 46 years old and being told I could die. That's not easy. And if I share my story, just how much can I help one family and one person not have to go through the pain and hardship that my family did?
When I was about 9 months old, when I started using my bottle, my mom realized that I was holding it with like my right hand but in a fist. And so they thought that something was wrong, so they took me to the hospital. And I got a CAT scan, and it was found out that I had a stroke. It's been hard over my life, but lately it's been a lot easier. I've been able to do more and more. Thank you to everyone who's participated in the Heart and Stroke Big Bike and helping raise funds for the Heart and Stroke Foundation.
Your captain needs you to be a part of this team, part of the fight against heart disease and stroke. And do yourself some good too, like spending a little less time just sitting around. Participating is fun and easy. Just go to bigbike.ca and sign up today.